It's an attempt to revive the classical aesthetics of the medieval past. So neoclassical, I mean, the word itself it comes from the English language scholarship. I mean, it's not a direct translation of how it's referred to in Arabic, but the idea is it's an attempt. I mean, it's part of this. There was a kind of established belief for a long time that what happened to Arabic poetry historically is that you have the classical age, the medieval era, the Umayyad and Abbasid periods, obviously going back to the Jahiliyyah periods as well, but this was when Arabic poetry was great, right? All of the great masters come from that medieval classical past. And then what happened in the interval, in the broad kind of post-medieval age leading into the Ottoman age in particular was referred to as the age of decadence in Arabic. This sense that Arabic poetry decayed, poets stopped writing about things that were important to their societies. They stopped innovating. They were just interested in sort of language games, word games, very insular audiences just speaking to one another. And poetry ceased to become something that mattered to the broader public. And so neoclassical poetry, the idea behind it, it's an attempt to revive the classical aesthetics of the medieval past, but the neo part is significant. The neo part is referred to the content, right? So it's about taking the aesthetic form of classical poetry and introducing modern concepts, political reform, cultural reform, social reform, anti-colonial politics, etc. And I do just have to add that this whole narrative about sort of great classical past and the era of decadence has been challenged by a number of poetry scholars recently who have said, you know, it's a mistake to see the Arabic poetry from the 1700s, 1600s, 1700s, etc. as just bad and irrelevant. And there's been an attempt to sort of I guess revise that history, but to me, since my focus is not primarily on aesthetics, as a historian, what's relevant is that the poets that I'm studying very much did buy into this narrative of the age of decadence, that they're here to sort of reclaim poetry as a voice for society.